right now, though, this is exciting. I know you guys have been waiting all morning for it. The man, the myth, the legend, the frog, the myth, the legend, Kermit the Frog. Good morning.
Hello, Big J.
It's so nice to talk to you this morning, Kermit. You've got big stuff planned for Thanksgiving.
I do, and before we get into all that, I have to tell you that J has always been one of the most important letters I ever taught on Sesame Street.
I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me feel so special, Kermit. Thank you. You get to work with Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga and the Muppets Holiday Spectacular. What is Lady Gaga like to work with, Kermit?
Well, I can tell you that she is fantastic. You would expect me to say that no matter what, but I'm telling you it's true. We had a great time. It was very hectic and chaotic. She was in the middle of working on an album at the same time, so we would shoot all day, and then she would go work all night on the album. She's very dedicated to her work.
Wow, that's impressive. She's an impressive lady, and it's not just Gaga. By the way, this airs Thanksgiving night. It's a 90-minute special on ABC, but it's not just Gaga. Some of your other friends involved as well, right?
Well, that's true. Obviously, we have all the Muppets, Fozzie, Piggy, Gonzo, everybody. And it's mostly all of us. But we also have Elton John drop by and do a fantastic duet with Lady Gaga. He does Rocket Man, which is obviously one of his big hits.
I love Rocket Man. I love Elton John.
Yeah, and then it sort of morphs into one of her brand new songs, which will be a big surprise. And by the way, she does a lot of her new music on this special that I'm not even sure her fans have heard yet.
Wow. So yeah, if you're a Gaga fan, you've got to check this out. Is this did you working with Gaga create any jealousy or friction with Miss Piggy, or is she fine with this?
Well, I have to tell you, Big J, it creates tension with Miss Piggy when I work with almost anybody. It comes from dating a pig. I don't know whether you've ever dated a pig, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I have, and I do, absolutely. What else is going on in the world of Kermit? How do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
Well, right now I am back in the swamp. I always try to go home and hang out with my family. I have a huge family, all my brothers and sisters. My parents are still alive and kicking, which is what frogs do. And we have our big celebration. I have like 3,000 relatives who come over. And then we all sit out in the swamp and sing. You can hear us if you open the doors.
Well, I'm going to do that. And try to hear the Kermit family sing off happening down there. In this Muppets Most Wanted, another Kermit project here. There's you have to face off against a Kermit lookalike.
That's true. Yeah, that's our new movie. It's called Muppets Most Wanted, and I think it's out in March of next year. And that is exactly the plot of the film. The world is about to be taken over by a Kermit lookalike named Constantine, who is the world's most dangerous frog. Oh. And he does indeed look quite a lot like me. And the whole movie is about trying to sort that out, which is kind of a mess. I end up in prison in this movie.
Wow, that must have been tough. I mean, even just acting. Still, I mean, prison's a tough life.
Well, it was made easier by the fact that the prison guard, the warden of the prison, is played by Tina Fey. So that was a lot of fun.
That would be nice, for sure. A lot of people asking here, when you and Miss Piggy plan on having a baby? You guys have been together for so long, they're thinking it's about time that you guys conceived?
Well, I'm not even sure that that's legal. I don't even know how that works. We've been a couple for a long time, but we're not actually married. So I don't even know what our children would be like. Although I must tell you that in Muppets Most Wanted, you get to see sort of a visual of what that might be. In a particular sequence in a song that Piggy sings.
Very nice there. Who do you think has a better singing voice, you or Miss Piggy, if you had to decide?
Well, I hope I don't ever have to decide. Most questions about Miss Piggy normally swing in favor of Miss Piggy for my own safety.
That's very, very true. Well, Kermit, I got to know about this big Lady Gaga and the Muppets Holiday Spectacular Thanksgiving night on ABC. Is this just for the kids, or is this something the whole family is going to enjoy?
No, I think it's meant to be a family special. There's something in it for everybody. I think kids can certainly see it and enjoy it. I think Lady Gaga's fans will love seeing this side of her. It's a side of her that you don't often see, which is kind of the more down-to-earth person Lady Gaga really is. So I think it will be enjoyable to everybody.
Excellent. Fun for the whole family there. Do you, in the movie Muppets Most Wanted, do you get to play two characters? Do you play you and Constantine, or is Constantine played by another frog that looks mysteriously like you?
Constantine is actually played by a pal of mine whose name, oddly, is Constantine, like my name is Kermit. He's an old pal of mine from the swamp. We're distant cousins, and he was happy to sign on. It just so happens that he has a great Russian accent, so he was able to play this role very, very convincingly.
Very nice. Are you guys, he's from back in the swamp, are you guys friends in real life outside of the film?
Oh, absolutely. He's a great guy. He just has a very strange accent. Okay. Constantine and I have known each other since we were kids.
Way back in the day. I mean, you're 58 years old. You were born in 55.
I am getting on up there. Although I have it on good authority that there's a difference between people years and frog years. So I'm hopeful that I'm much younger.
Good. And no problems? No arthritis, no need for a hip replacement or anything yet?
So far, so good. I try to stay active. I play a lot of leapfrog. I try to do a lot of kind of yoga and stay stretched, and all that. So far, I'm quite limber and still green.
Good. Very, very nice. Very nice. Well, and one last question. I need to know, what does Kermit the Frog think of Obamacare?
Oh my goodness! I think I'm not covered. I think it's a good thing I did a movie and a TV special this year. Maybe my insurance won't get canceled.
That's true. You're safe, Kermit. Well, it's a pleasure always talking to you. Lady Gaga and the Muppets Holiday Spectacular, Thanksgiving night on ABC, a 90-minute special with Elton John, Lady Gaga, Kristen Bell, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and of course our man Kermit. And then we'll look forward to Kermit in Muppets Most Wanted. Kermit, some people are saying that this does not even sound like you. This is Kermit, right?
Yes. Although I will admit that because I am in the swamp, I do have a bit of a man in my throat this morning, and I'm a little froggy. So it could be that.
Oh, that cracks me up. Kermit, thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.